Hi, my name is Michelle Person, and I'm an aspiring actress. And you're watching my episode on Spotlight. Yes, I said I'm an aspiring actress, but I know what it takes to be an actress. And what has compelled me to come this way is simply the power that you have with the camera. For years growing up and watching people like Cecilia Tyson and different actresses like that, Diane Carroll and different ones like that, and I just saw how they command the camera. And when they was commanding that camera, they wasn't afraid of being a black woman. They weren't scared to be black. And that is one of the biggest things you see in industry nowadays. People are scared to talk about cultural things. People are afraid to dabble into different things because they feel like if I say this, I'm not going to get a part in a role, and I'm not going to be famous anymore. But I've watched the longevity of Cecilia Tyson, Felicia Rashad, those type of actresses. Those are the type of actresses that have inspired me to say, you know what? It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter where place you came from. If you have the ability, you can do it. And I can actually say my whole life I think about as a child, I was always writing, always in the mirror, and early in the morning setting up curling irons, 3 and 4 curling irons, because I had a short one, a small one, a big one, a long one, because I always felt about beauty, about being beautiful, about being creative, and not ever being put in a box. And this industry will allow me to be the outsider that I am. Because in this industry, you can create a character. You can be someone else. You don't have to be the person that people think you are, but you can be the person that you know you are. I was a soldier for 7 years. Actually, I'm a combat veteran. I went to the Gulf War. With that in mind, the sacrifice that I made with that is the fact that I put that uniform on and I did what it took to be the best soldier I can possibly be. But then something happened in my life that caused me to have to go ahead and say, I can no longer serve my country as a soldier. But as life went on, I dibbled and dabbled in teaching and working with children and different things of that nature there. And someone will always say to me, no matter what, they will ask me, and why are you teaching? And why are you in the classroom? Because my persona, my character, my personality exuded. It was something greater than me being a classroom teacher. And I actually had, when I was in college, I had a professor and I was doing a public speaking class. And I was portraying myself as Angela Bassett receiving my Academy Award. And y'all, I blew it out of the water. I'm just not going to say it. I'm just going to do my own plug. I blew it out of the water. And my professor, immediately after class, came to me. He said, now tell me again, what are you doing with your life? And I said, I'm a school teacher. And he said, and why? And that right then was a pivotal point for me. Even though I didn't get into finding my niche with the industry at that time, I knew then people kept saying that over and over again. And I've learned when people keep telling you something over and over again, you need to take notice of what people are saying. They're not saying it just to be saying it. There's a reason why they're saying it. And so I went on with my life. I had children. And at that time, my children were young. And so I said, you know what, God? You told me that everything has a season. And as I went on with life, seasons started happening. And now at this season of my life, my children are older. And I have a profession I'm doing now, and I work with children again. But one day, I heard someone say on television that said, you are here when you're supposed to be there. And that was the pivotal change for me. And I decided, you know what, I'm going for it. And that's how and why I'm sitting here on Spotlight.
So that math test today was like really difficult, wasn't it? I seriously thought.
I wish she would shower every once in a while.
Did she just go to the bathroom? I think she would have fixed her hair.
Hey Kendall, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to hang out this weekend?
Sorry, I don't think it's gonna work out.
Okay.
Hey, I heard you asked out Kendall.
I didn't know you liked girls.
Little by little, it all adds up.
I had to been about 7 years old, and this was my motto at 7. I will never get a driver's license. I'm gonna have a limousine because I'm gonna be famous and people are gonna be driving me everywhere that I need to go. That was when I was 7 years old. And of course, like I said, time went by, but I knew because life started happening for me when I came to realize I was greater than what I had became at that point in my life. My love for makeup and wigs and fashion and stuff, I was like, that's not something that just happenstance. It has a purpose to it. And when I got to that point and realized that was something I loved and adored and it was a gift, I didn't go to school for makeup. I didn't go to school for hair. I have not been to any school for hair, any school for makeup. It was an innate talent and ability that God gave me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do me. I had wig parties. I did all kinds of things. And I watched how the wig parties and how it made other women feel and other women compelled to be okay with being beautiful and being different. And I know with the talents and abilities that I have, I want to be an actress in the sense of acting and being in the industry, but it's greater than that because the kind of actress I want to be the kind of actress when women see me, they see my story and they know where I came from, they will say to themselves, you know what, if she came from this to that stage, then I can do the same. Because women, we got to pull each other out. We got to pull each other's dreams out of one another. We can't sit and let each other's dreams die. If you see a woman's dream, tell her you see her dream and help her do her dream.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do us.
No, what's wrong with you?
It's not getting it.
You are dealing with pain, anger, a heaviness. It feels like there is no way out. It seems like you are in this by yourself, battling alone. But you are part of one Army family, shoulder to shoulder with a community there to get you through these hard times. There is no shame, no guilt in seeking out help. So if you are struggling, feeling depressed, or even having thoughts of suicide, it is time to talk to someone. Your Army family is committed to finding you the strength and hope you need to rebound from adversity. Because, above all else, our most essential resource is you.
Nowhere in the corridors of pale green and gray, nowhere in the suburbs in the cold light of day. There in the midst of it, so alive and alone, words support like bone. Dreaming of Mercy Street, where you're inside out, dreaming of mercy.
The first man ever lived, God made from the dirt. And ever since then, every man east of Eden goes back to being dirt when he dies. So round here, when it come time to bury a man, the church folk go to the dead man's house to help his soul pass over. All through the night, keeping watch as good Christians do, or having a wake, as they call it.
Brothers and sisters, we come here today to bid farewell to our good friend and neighbor, Brother Ezra Giles, and we offer our sympathy to his kindly daughter, Charmaine. Now, brothers and sisters, today I ask that you say a special prayer for Charmaine in her time of need. Let's come together as a family. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Brothers and sisters.
Look at her, poor thing. She don't even know what to do with herself.
Well, what you expect? Her daddy kept her cooped up like some old hen.
He was trying to keep that fox out of there.
Maybe it's not too late for her to find somebody. All she needs is a good, solid man.
Well, she better hurry up. She about to be an old maid.
Please, Charmaine passed the old maid mark a while ago, if you ask me. She just lucky her daddy died when he did. While there's still time to get married over his dead body.
Oh, you're terrible.
Now everybody knows if you're fixing to gossip, you gotta have a little dirt on somebody.
Same as you.
And everybody knows if you're fixing to bury, you gotta throw a little dirt on somebody. But don't everybody know that if you're fixing to conjure, it's best to take a little dirt from somebody. If and you want something bad enough that praying takes too long, they say there's a way to make it happen yourself by forcing the hand of nature, or working roots, as they call it.
Like God said to Moses at the burning bush, get them sandals off those ashy feet. This here land is holy.
I ain't Moses.
Then why are you in the wilderness?
I come to get what I want.
A man. Well, you gotta give one to get one. Ezra Lewis Giles. How'd your daddy die?
in his sleep.
Charmaine.
Bury the box.
Charmaine, allow me to introduce myself. I am whoever you wish me to be. A compliment to your good taste.
Wait, no, it might be just a little bit too tight.
Shall we?
Did you turn the light off?
I don't know about your mamas, but Miss Maddie's, ooh, girl.
She's taught me most of what I know about baking. After all, we can only assume.
Who's that?
Don't reckon
You
I
know
know.
anything about it?
Well,
Charmaine.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What you mean? Well, looks like that fox got in after all.
Looks like we have company. Charmaine, dear, look who's here.
How he know who's here?
Charmaine has told me all about you, lovely lady.
Hey, Bootsy. Hey, Florence. How y'all is? Hey, Ruth.
Is that Miss Bootsy? The nicest, most Christian woman in town?
Well, I reckon so.
Charmaine has told me so much about you. Have you ever been to First Baptist in Wilmington?
Wilmington?
Yes, ma'am. That's where
We got married after meeting at her aunt's house.
Oh, so y'all are cousins.
No, ma'am. We don't do that kind of thing in the city.
Well, Charmaine said she had kin, but I didn't realize she had any close relatives still living.
Well, it's my job to keep Auntie Grace living, being that I'm a physician.
Did you see the look on their faces when you told them you was a physician?
Nope. I only saw you. Mrs.
Doctor.
Adam and Eve were not able to hide from God. He always knows about everything we do. It made him very angry. What are you doing up? You should be in bed, dear.
What you doing with the light on?
Just reading a little of the good book here. Oh, I'm sorry. We certainly wouldn't want anybody to know the truth.
Well, don't you want to come on and go to bed?
Certainly. Something wrong, my dear? This is our honeymoon in Wilmington. Or is it Charlotte? How about Paris? I got it. The Fiji Islands. It is whatever you want. Dearest, sweetest Charmaine.
Well, what's the matter? One ain't enough for you?
This ain't right.
Well, that's an opinion. But the fact is, you made him. He's yours.
No! He ain't what I wanted.
Was he handsome? With big green eyes? Did he dress real nice? And his new white suit? Did you, like the Bible say, and really get to know you?
He ain't a man.
Most of them ain't. At least you wasn't come with his mama.
He is a monster!
You the one chose to conjure among the damned. You went to the eye doctor to get your teeth fixed. Don't like the results. So what you want now?
Well, I don't want him.
Ain't your hands dirty enough?
You take him back.
He ain't mine to take. He your root work.
I don't want no more of this. You take them back now, you hear me?
So you dig on my land is gonna be the one out here.
I'll bury your ass so deep. Gotta need a lantern just to find your soul.
Better learn what's best with you, girl. Or some goddamn man. Ain't my job to pull a weed in your yard. You wanna go? You do it yourself.
Charmaine, dear, why do you look like a mouse that just got his back broken in a trap? Could it be the way you stay hanging behind that door? What you got there?
Sweet tea for you?
How did he die exactly?
In his sleep.
Charmaine, honey, he ain't coming back. He's gone to a better place.
Maybe you'd like to spend some time alone with him before the burial.
You sure you're gonna be all right?
The Lord God formed man from the dust of the earth, and to the dust of the earth we commit this body. But ye not forget that the spirit of man, the life of man, was formed from the very breath of God. And that spirit of life shall return to the Heavenly Father from whence it came.
Hey there. We thought we'd come by and holler at you for a bit. How you holding up, honey?
Can't sleep. It's always kicking. Always keeping me awake.
You sound like a boy. It feel like a boy to you?
If I told you what it felt like, you wouldn't believe me.
Oh, I bet you I would. I have 2 boys of my own. Trust me, the next time you sleep, it's gonna be your wake.
Thank you.